Cancer, so the message I have for y'all is things are like falling apart for you in a good way. I feel like a lot of things are, old foundations are crumbling. So it's just like, maybe I feel like this message is in regards to just your space, your mental space, where you are. It's like these old ways of thinking and being is falling down. Like you've had enough of this energy of just being blocked, or you blocking yourself with just certain things that you've come to the realization about yourself, to the point is like you're knocking stuff down to build yourself up to this next level, to this better version of who you once were. It's like it's a new level approaching. Things is falling, things is going downhill, it's crumbling because you're tired of it. You want something different for your life. You know your worth, you know the power that you have, and it's like you're stepping into it. Okay, this is the message I'm getting for y'all. It's like an old part of yourself is dying off. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it's saying. An old part of yourself is dying off. Okay, and you'll have the message of life is meant to be a vibrant, deeply felt, growing mosaic of long, meaningful moments. Okay, so some of y'all may feel deeply, you know, and that's what life is about. So if you felt like you felt deeply for a long time, and maybe that's a part of your growth, that's where it's coming in at, where you're like, you had to shield a part of who you were. It's crumbling because you understand your life. You understand based off of your experiences and how you want your life and your reality to be. So it's like life is to be felt deeply. So all of those times that you were feeling deeply, they have always been valid. Okay, and you're constantly growing, you know, and life is just full of long, meaningful moments, and that's what you want to create now. You want to create the meaningful part is what matters to you, Cancer. Is like long, meaningful moments. That's what it's about for you. You want to really bring about some things that's meaningful, that's going to shift some things in your life and other people's lives. And this is why these old parts of yourself is crumbling, so that you can build this foundation that means so much more. And then you have the message of pay attention to, you know, your health as well. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. So I feel like this is saying take care, as much as you be in your mental space and you may do things to help with your mental, take care of your physical self, you know, your physical health. Okay, focus on your physical well-being, because maybe you are the type, Cancer, where you do focus on your mental health. Okay, that's something that is really powerful to you. It means a lot to you, and that's why you do the work. But what about your physical well-being? Moving your body, getting active. When's the last time you've been out, you know, walking? Whether it's just up the street and back down the street. How have you been moving your body? So get into this motion of moving your physical body, because this is going to build you up. This is going to help your mental space as well. Okay, and so I feel like this message is also saying that, you know, in this process of you just letting go of some things, maybe some of y'all have let go of just the betrayals, you know, the things that you've dealt with in the past, or how you felt people have hurt you. All of this is crumbling because you're realizing it's no longer needed for where you're going. These have been the setbacks and the obstacles in your way. You know, you felt like you made bad decisions when it came to just people, or being around certain people, or opening up to certain people. And it's like you're understanding now that, you know, all of that had to happen. You know, the betrayal, the bad decisions, all of these things, is like you're done with it because you're ready for this next level and where you want to be, because those things have only held you back. You constantly thinking about, you know, these betrayals and these setbacks and these just bad decisions that you may have made, or you felt like you have made. It's over. Is crumbling because now you're bringing in more beauty, you're bringing in more bliss, you're bringing in more happiness into your life, and that's what you truly deserve. You know, this is what you wanted, you know, all of your life. You knew that, you knew what you wanted, you know how you felt for a long time, and so now you're in a space where you're just allowing yourself to feel deeply and to bring out more of who you are, because That's what the world want to see. That's what you want to see. Okay? And when you continue to knock down these old foundations and these mindsets, the abundance and the courage is going to come. Okay? And some of y'all could be in it now where you're just experiencing a glimpse of this abundance and this feel good moment. And so continue to move in it, continue to stay in it and move forward. You know, you have this champion energy. Like, you overcome obstacles. You are relearning yourself. This message is saying you're relearning yourself all over, your authentic self. Okay, the part of you that you've hid from other people. It's like, yo, I'm relearning my authentic self. It's not like you didn't know your authentic self, Cancer. You know yourself, and now you're relearning. This is another level, and you're knocking down things. So know that you're not alone. You don't always have to take on battles or go to war or be this warrior type of person on your own. You have, you know, family. You have people close to you that's rocking with you, you know, that want you to be in that light, that want you to be in that energy. So even though you may feel alone at times, you're not alone. But just continue to keep showing up for yourself and showing your authentic self, more of your authentic self, because this is what people need. Come to peace with who you are. You are who you are. You know, come to peace and show your purity, your pure, authentic self. Okay, because it's really just about you honoring you at the end of the day. It ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. You know, Cancer, this is what this message is saying. It, like, who you are, your authentic self, it doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. It's just about you honoring yourself. So when you show more of this, think about yourself, how you did. You're honoring you, regardless of, you know, what people say, how they feel, whatever. You are you, and you got to deal with yourself. And so that's why you're in this space of just knocking down these walls and these old ways of thinking that's got in your way. And so, you know, that's your message, Cancer. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep doing you, knocking down these old little thoughts and ways that you've lived. And that's your message. Peace.